But we're back.
Not an IT guy.
Yeah, I can IT a little bit, but man, I was not expecting to have that do what it just did.
Yeah, Tori said technical difficulties.
Yeah, like I said though, so we're back now. Yeah, I just got the notification that
Yeah.
we're live
Okay.
again. So, but yeah, like I said, we're definitely going to be traveling a lot in the next 6 months.
Oh yeah. I mean, not even 6 months, bro. Like,
Literally the next 3-4 months, really.
I mean, dude, the next 2 months.
We'll be in Orlando. We'll be in
Next weekend would be Nashville, but I don't think we're going to that one. Or no, I'm sorry, this weekend.
This weekend would be
It's
Nashville.
Nashville.
We're not going to go to it. Next weekend's
yeah.
Bloomington.
The weekend after is Bloomington.
I think I haven't looked. I didn't
double
look
check
it
it.
up. Yeah, check on that. But I can think of like at least 3 to 4 events right now that are on our schedule for the next 2 months. Like that's just to the end of February. We're already looking at three to 4 events to kind of go to. We were going to go to Nashville this weekend. Didn't look like there was going to be a turnout that really made it worth going. So I think we're going to skip that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely think we're going to go to Bloomington and then Crown Point and then like you said, Orlando.
For some reason, I can't find it, but yeah, definitely Bloomington.
I can look it up real quick. I know it's on the Underground Collective. Dudes.
The one that I'm most excited about actually is I've heard very good things about Bloomington. You guys live? We're buffering. It went offline. Okay.
Yeah, that was really weird. We don't know what was going on. Like we were live for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then it kind of kicked us off. So weird thing. All right, perfect. Cool. Now it's back after.
So yeah, I've heard very good things about this Bloomington one coming up. We already know the Sneakerville.
Yeah, actually, it is in March, so it's not for a minute. So it's March 13th.
Yeah, so within the next 2 months, it's going to be crazy. They actually just announced some special guests for that locals in Orlando.
Yeah, like
so,
honestly, we don't know some of the local dudes that are out in that area. I mean, I'm excited to meet some of these people for sure because, I mean, these are people that, I mean,
dude.
We don't really get to see some of these people,
right?
Especially up in the Midwest, unless we're going to like SneakerCon or something like that. So it'd be cool to go down there and see what they're kind of looking at.
With the amount of people that are projected to be there and how many tables.
And we already secured a table, didn't we?
Technically.
Okay.
I have not. We haven't done it just yet, just because we haven't bought our plane tickets and all that.
Right.
But,
we pretty much told
yeah.
them, like, for the most part, plan on us being there. Like, we still got to get the logistics stuff down as far as flights
right.
and all that stuff. But, I mean, for the most part, we're pretty much there. But, so we're going to a few events, as well as we will be promoting, Sneaker Cleaner. As
always.
we always do. We'll also be promoting our own event. We are locking down the date for it and the location now. So probably here within the next week, 2 weeks, we'll probably get all that solidified and make sure that you guys know where we are kind of be.
Hopefully to have it done roughly before the other conventions. I mean, obviously we've got day jobs, so it's going to be tough. But just to have a little bit of something ready for when we're there, just to pass out. Obviously, let as many people know as possible.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that are in the Florida area might not come up.
Nah.
But even if we can pull a couple tables up from Florida, like some of the bigger resellers and stuff like that, you know, definitely want to try to get into the mix and stuff. I'm 100% down for all that stuff.
And just to get another table or new eyes, new fresh shoes that aren't ever over here. So
yeah, not only that, like in Indiana, like we see stuff like a week to 2 weeks after everybody really like gets it. because I mean, unless you hit it for retail in Indiana, you don't see it.
No.
So like I said, we don't get stuff like as quick as like the people in Florida, the people in New York, and stuff like that get it. So like I said, I definitely think that a fresh outlook on some of the stuff that we have kind of in Indiana, that I mean, heck, from people from Florida can bring down some shoes that people in Indiana might never
see.
Yeah, they might never see
in person or something. So we're gonna work that out. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely what our wave is gonna be here before too long. So you're probably gonna get tired of us telling you that there's gonna be an event for us for the next 3-4 months.
So just get plenty of sleep at night. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna get really annoying, I'm sure, but we definitely want to, like I said, make this event as big as we possibly can make it. With the right amount of support from you guys, it's gonna be a really good event for everybody.
Especially for our first one, dude. I'm excited. It's gonna be crazy.
I think it'll be really good. And see, just so everybody knows, like whenever we do this, me and him have kind of already talked. We're going to do a portion of it, like we're either going to do like a shoe drive, we're going to do like canned food drives, something of that nature, to give back to the community every time that we do an event. So every time there will be an initiative for a certain group every time that we do it, so that like look, we both have day jobs, so it's not about putting all the money in our pockets, you know what I mean? Like we're Active Shoes, like hobby. Yeah, it's just for the fun of it, really. And I mean, if we can get a group of people together to hang out and get a cause to kind of get a little bit of money or shoes or jackets or whatever it ends up being, I'm 100% down for all that stuff, because that's what I think is really going to make the bigger impact than the shoes. For sure. So there were a few things that came out this week. Nothing that is really like super noteworthy. I mean, there was a pair of Jordan 1s that came out this week. Hey, what's going on, Zach? There was a pair of Jordan 1s that came out this week. I passed on them. I don't wear a lot of yellow, but they were like yellow and fluorescent yellow. I didn't really like the vibes. I mean, I didn't really like the color blocking at all. They didn't match. They matched, but they just the blocking on them was horrible. I didn't like
it kind of just reminds me of like a broke man's Union to a sense.
Yeah, maybe.
It's kind of weird, like that gold and volt yellow. Honestly, I'm not keeping it. Probably not. It's just a weird shoe in general.
There's not really a whole lot that you can really do with that shoe. What's going on, Travis?
No.
There's not a whole lot you can do with that shoe, unless it's really just
like a custom, or if you go to someone like Brendan, hey, I need something to match this. Let's do a blocking with those two colorways.
Yeah, and even still, look, man, I make T-shirts for a living, but the whole thing is that I don't want it to be tacky.
Right.
So, for me,
there's not really much.
There's not a whole lot you can. Yeah.
Nah.
The only thing that makes me look at that shirt is that old Wiz Khalifa.
Oh yeah.
They did a big happy face shirt with the Wiz Khalifa stripe in it, and that shirt right there would go really well.
That'd be pretty dope. But who has that?
But yeah, who still has that? Right. I had mine for 2014, bro. It's somewhere hidden.
Right. But
totes,
the Volt Gold, whatever you want to call them, we don't have them in hand yet because obviously I gotta wait for Nike. And all the shipping and stuff. So we'll definitely have that by next Wednesday, just to show. But
yeah, like I said though, that colorway as a whole, it just is not a good. It's not a good colorway for me to really rock. It's just, again,
I'm gonna have to see it in hand, dude.
Yeah, I think that they're just trying to push Jordan 1s though.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, they know that they're going to sell out, so they're trying to push Jordan 1s as hard as they can.
Right.
And you won't see it stop. You won't see it. You won't see an end to the Jordan 1 being pushed. I did see leaks though of the All-Star Game shoes that were gonna come to Indianapolis?
I have not.
They did an All-Star. They were doing an All-Star Game foam posit that was black, and it had an iridescent circle like where the penny logo is on the heel, and it said All-Star Game Indianapolis, Indiana on it. So I think that shoe's gonna look really cool. I think that at the same time though, the picture I saw looked like it was going to be a women's release only. The way that they did the shoe, like the mold of it, it didn't look like an adult. Yeah, right. It didn't look like an adult foam. It looked like a
I would honestly still buy it just because it's obviously the All-Star for Indianapolis specifically. I would just buy it. And honestly, I know Tori's not going to wear that shoe, so it's either going to be sitting in a closet or when Nolan gets big enough to wear it, he'll wear it.
I mean, she has a pair of foams, but they're over there in the corner. She's got a pair of Halloween foams. I mean, we wear Halloween, or like we go to Halloween all the time.
Oh, like, right.
Our favorite holiday. So, yep. Yeah, I think that's gonna go great. But, it's one of those things. I don't feel like it's really worth all that.
Nah, was that the only shoe that we seen?
I saw that, and somebody said something about a Jordan 1 or a Jordan.
Don't be playing with my emotions.
No, like there was a Jordan of some extent that they were going to do, and I don't remember if it was that or a 3. I don't remember what it was, so don't get your hopes up.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did a 1, obviously because of the wave, and really, I wouldn't even be surprised if they did a dunk.
My favorite shoe that I own right now?
Favorite?
Probably the shoe that we're going to show at the end, like towards the end of the show, is probably one of my favorite shoes that I own right now. Between that or the Balvin is my two favorites.
I think foams are poop. There's a couple that I like. Like I actually really like the Spider-Man foams, the Weatherman, the camo, not the diddle, just the normal army camo. Those are probably my favorite.
Hey, bro, can the dude that's on YouTube, can you like bounce out of here, like kind of do whatever you're doing, but like I need you to get off my live, bro, for real. Like I'm not trying to read your guys' comment like in the middle of this thing. Like sorry to all the people that are everybody else that's watching, but this dude really needs to bounce out of my live real quick. So dude's kind of got me off track, but I think that there's going to be a few things that are going to be released around when All-Star would be. So February, maybe like late March. That will be like when the old All-Star weekend would have fell. Unless they release it when All-Star weekend would be now. Like, right. I don't know when that's going to be or not, but yeah, Jordan 1 low All-Star game, all black patent leather for All-Star weekend. So that's what I was trying to say. I thought it was a Jordan 1. I didn't remember if it was a high, a low, or whatever, but they did say that they were going to do a Jordan 1.
So I'm assuming they've made them.
Yeah, they made them. So that's what I was saying. I think that they're going to release them around All-Star weekend for the NBA this year instead of doing it like when they would release now. Like
so usually, do you think they're going to keep the Indianapolis logo on it?
Yeah, they are. They've released the pictures with the
Indianapolis. They have?
Yeah, like the foam posit, they released the pictures that says Indianapolis, Indiana on it, an All-Star weekend.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think they're going to do it then, and then they already rescheduled All-Star weekend as well to, what is that, 2024 in Indianapolis or something like that?
Yeah.
So they're going to do those, and then like once, I'm excited to see once 24 comes around and all the sneakers and stuff like that.
I'm just curious on what's going to be hype then. Because obviously they're going to follow its hype.
I mean, that's a good question. I don't really know obviously nobody expected the wave of Ultra Boost and stuff like that. And it kind of jumped out there.
You think Adidas is going to try to jump in on it?
No, I don't. I think that your biggest, like Adidas and Nike are going to be your biggest brands. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a given kind of thing. I think that you're going to eventually see that people like your StockX's and stuff, they're going to do like pop-ups and stuff
Oh, sure.
at All-Star Weekend.
Oh, I could see that.
And since look, StockX is based in Detroit, so I think that they will drop down to Indianapolis for All-Star Weekend and do a pop-up or something of that nature.
Damn, they're gonna tax people.
I mean, not only that, but it's gonna make it so that what if for pairs that you get an All-Star Weekend, if you drop them off at the StockX thing, you get 0 seller fees. I mean, you don't think that I'm gonna take that extra $50 for a seller fee that they're gonna sell? I mean, it only makes sense though for me to do that.
We'll never know. Can't wait though.
Yeah, I can't wait for All-Star Weekend. I know it's not only a few months away as far as.
Where's that this year?
Technically, it would be in Indianapolis.
But where's it gonna be at?
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure.
But if they do it in Indianapolis, I don't think they're going to do it to the extent as what they usually would for All-Star Weekend, which is why they postponed it. They I
haven't heard anything about it, so.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything for All-Star Weekend either. I haven't really seen any usually they do for instance when the Super Bowl was here, they did the Super Bowl committees and stuff like that. I didn't really see anything like that as far as for the NBA, but I mean we shall see. There's a Dunk High releasing at the same color scheme as the foam, but it looks like a Tiffany. Oh my god, I hope so. I hope that comes out. A Dunk High that's going to look like the Tiffany, but have the name Indianapolis on it. You have got every bit of my money. Whatever it's going to take for that shoe, I'll buy it.
Retail.
I don't care. I'm going to buy that shoe. I believe
I hope
we
that's
lost
true. Actually, I really hope that they
for the 24 finals.
2024 finals.
Are you talking about the NCAA finals? India is hosting all the college basketball series this year. I did know that. Yeah, they released.
I'll be down there.
We're gonna be around around Indianapolis when all that stuff's going on. But I think that they're still trying to do All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
I always have my Nike rips. Oh yeah, I mean, see, this is why Monty's the G, because I know he's plugged in. Like for real, this dude's plugged in, bro.
I will send you so much money.
I mean, quite frankly, me and Monty already had a talk. You know, it was one of those things where like, if I told him, I was like, look, bro, I need to review some of the stuff that you have. Like, we need to do a video.
Nobody would really be ready for that.
This dude's got more OG Nike, OG Jordan, OG
that people probably don't even knew would existed.
Yeah, well, they might know it existed, but stuff that you're not gonna
a 2016 release, thinking that's the OG.
Yeah, I mean, that's why Monty's the god. And so, hey, dude, no lies, this dude had a plat in his closet of his bathroom for
Monty?
ever. Yes.
He said, I don't care.
Bro, I've tried to buy that plat off him more times than I can count, and he still ain't trying to do that. He said your jersey's fire.
Bro, there's going to be a new one every Wednesday, a new one.
See
every Wednesday.
I'm not a jersey guy. I don't rock jerseys like that.
If Zach's watching, I actually just got 2 in the mail, but they're for him. So.
The only jersey that I wore all the time, I had an alternate Toronto Blue Jays jersey of Adam Lind.
I have that, but it's Guerrero.
But mine's all black with the blue.
I have the black.
I have an all black one with blue stitching.
Ooh.
And then I have an old original Reds jersey that's all black with the Reds logo right here, and it's a Griffey. And then
I'm trying to find the Griffey with a vest.
I have the pinstripe with the black sleeves.
The vest?
I don't have the vest. I'm saying I have the
sleeves.
jersey with the black sleeves. And then I
That's
also
nasty.
have a authentic Mitchell and Ness Earl Campbell jersey. I mean, I have my LeBron jerseys, and I also have a I don't know if it's hanging up right there, but I have a St. Vincent St. Mary's that's all gold with green.
LeBron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's outline. That's LeBron. But I know this. Like I said, I don't really do jerseys like that. Like I have a bunch.
That's all you're gonna see me wear in the summertime.
Like I have some Oregon Duck jerseys, like football jerseys too. I have a fluorescent yellow, which would honestly match the ones that just came out.
Oh.
It's fluorescent yellow, black, and silver, I think. And then I've got
That'd be nasty.
Then I've got a green one, where like it looks like the wings on the sides, and they're like grippy, like the gloves.
Right.
So I have those, and then the numbers are yellow, like a yellow outline, and then iridescent inside of the numbers.
I do like that. That's pretty dope. I wouldn't even know who to get though. Like I'm where like I want to like get people that I know.
The one I have, the yellow one is Marcus Mariota. It doesn't have
Which
his
would
name.
make sense.
It doesn't have his name
Just
because
his
they
number.
couldn't
Right.
do that for college. But I have a Mariota, and then I have a DeAnthony Thomas. He used to play for them, and then he played for Kansas City, I think, for a minute. But that dude was super quick. Like, was breaking records because he was so quick. So, like I said, I have some jerseys, but I don't got like all that stuff. Dude said his high offer on that Off-White 5 is $850. Worn twice.
No.
I don't think so either.
No. So I'm about to pull something out, and we're really just kind of doing a comparison today, and then after the comparison, we're doing.
We're gonna show my favorite shoe in my collection. Essentially, my favorite shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, my stuff always changes because I always I'll sell something or get something new in or whatever. But for a very long time, this shoe's been my one of the highlights of all the shoes that I have. And like every time I wear it now, it's literally like it turns a lot of heads. It brings a lot of attraction every time I wear it.
And I'm actually really mad at myself. Like I could have got them on these shoes on release day, and I just didn't. I know better, bro. It's gonna be a 1. I didn't realize that these mochas were gonna do the numbers they're doing. Just didn't.
I still don't have one.
And if it wasn't because I traded to get these in my size, I probably wouldn't keep them. I probably would have just sold them. But these are way better in hand. The leather is just butter. Insane.
The leather is really nice. The thing I don't like about this shoe, which is probably an unpopular opinion, because I always have those. I think that the suede looks really ashy.
Yeah.
I don't like how ashy the suede is.
It almost looks like a fake, almost like.
It's like they half-heartedly dyed the sole brown and just was like, oh well, this is it.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, this is what we got, man. Like,
and the numbers that these are doing are stupid compared to how many pairs came out. Like, bro, I know just off the rip, there's 10 people I know that have at least 20 or more.
Like, I know that look, dude, I mean, obviously everybody follows resellers and stuff like that, but man, let's be honest, that 717 soles, dude, this dude's probably got 50 to 80 pairs of these, and he is not paying hardly anything. I got mochas for free. This dude is constantly in our live every single week telling us, oh man, I got that shoe for free. I got this one for free. Casey said they're fire, but he thinks they look like a generic Travis Scott, and I do not disagree with that at all.
Casey, make sure you're watching in 20 more minutes.
No, not even.
Not even that. But yeah, you're exactly right.
Here, let's just do
and I always said it was like a broke Travis Scott, but the crazy thing is these are still going for what, 5?
Yeah, they're $450 to $500 right now for no reason. Like I said, I wouldn't pay that for this shoe.
So yeah, exactly. Broke Travis Scott.
I mean,
I personally of course you're overpaying because it's Travis Scott's name. People say, but I genuinely like this shoe. If this shoe came out and didn't have Travis's name on it, I would have still bought it.
Because it's a Jordan 1.
Just because it's different. I like the fact that the swoosh is like backwards. He won on a raffle. Must be nice, bro. I'm never that lucky.
I never win raffles. I've only won one raffle ever, as far as like shoe wise, and it was for Wing 12s.
Yeah, so that's exactly what they did. Like this brown is like a cool, like kind of darker brown, and then they were just like, oh, let's bleach it a little bit and make it lighter.
Like I said, and not only that, but like instead of doing a white sole on that Travis, it's like it's like an aged cream color, which is cool. So I like that. I like the stash pocket in the Travs, which obviously that one's not gonna have. And then the Cactus Jack branding on the tongue of them.
This Velcro's insane, but yeah, it's right here in the rim.
That's the best Velcro. Like they might as well. Put that one on the Space Shuttle because that Velcro's insane.
That ass, bro. Jesus Christ.
Did you know that's what they invented Velcro for originally?
What?
Is for the Space Shuttle, so that they could
Makes
stick
sense.
stuff on the Space Shuttle and be able to stick it.
So yeah, it's kind of hard. You kind of see the Cactus Jack like emblem behind that Nike. But once again, that's just a nice little subtle on a.
Is that reflective on that inside or not? I never knew that. Is it? Didn't know that. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot. There's quite a few differences between these and those. But quite frankly, like if you really wanted to, you could almost make a Mocha close to a Travis. Like if you painted this black.
Yep.
And you couldn't really do the toe or the.
You'd have to
sides unless you painted it.
But then it would look weird because this is actually like leather and then this is like suede.
But I'm saying, as for the most part, you could almost make a Mocha look like a Travis Scott, and most people, unless they were looking at the swoosh, would never know the difference.
No, like if you look at it from this way, it's
two shoes that look nearly identical.
Like from a naked eye, you're just gonna look at it like, oh yeah, it's the same shoe.
So that's what my biggest complaint with the Mocha is. But again, it's you're looking at the Mocha and they did it exactly how you were kind of saying that this shoe's going to go for $500 and that shoe's going to go for $2,000. And
this is the stimmy.
Yeah, that's your Joe Biden stimulus and then your Donald Trump stimulus.
Yeah.
So
this is hello. Yeah.
But see,
I like both of them though. And I'm weird about wearing shoes. I'm lying to you. I'm not gonna wear this shoe. I'll wear this shoe though.
He won't wear that. Yeah, he would never wear his Travis.
No, but I do plan on wearing my Balvins.
Yeah, but the difference is your Balvins right now are as much as your Mochas. If they were as much as your Travis, you wouldn't wear.
Right now, if they were as much as my Travis's, you're right. I don't know why I'm bullshitting.
Yeah, you wouldn't wear your $2,000 shoe. You would wear a $500 shoe. Like, tell me a $2,000 shoe right now you'd wear. But I'm saying that,
dude, I'm gonna wear it just to prove you wrong now, and I'm gonna hate my life for it. I'm gonna wear it one time.
No, you'll wear your lows before you wear your highs.
I am excited to wear my lows.
That's what I'm saying. You'll wear the low before you wear the high. But...
I was gonna bring the lows too, just obviously as another comparison, but there was no reason because they don't have Mocha lows yet. They will. I bet.
Yeah, they very will have a Mocha low before too long.
For sure.
They've seen how good the brown sells. Like even with the Bodega dunks they just did.
Those are nuts.
I think they're awful. I think that shoe is horribly ugly.
What?
No, I bet you the leather quality and stuff is probably amazing on that shoe.
Yeah, I mean it better
like
for the type of shoe.
Yeah, but I'm saying the quality on that shoe is probably great. But to me,
yeah,
that shoe is just atrocious. Dude. That is awful, dude.
I like them. I didn't like them enough to buy them just because I didn't like.
Did you know they came with a bandana?
A what?
A bandana, a red bandana came with the shoes.
If I would have known that, I would have bought them.
Yeah, it came with the shoes in the box.
Damn.
Yeah, kind
Bro,
of.
I actually got news today that the Raging Bulls
Are coming
are
out.
officially coming out.
Oh, yeah.
They're not like
They're not. Yeah.
changing them. They're not doing nothing other than the box.
But the box is cool too because they're paying homage to the Raging Bull pack and making the box look like a wooden box, like
Dude.
the Raging Bull 5.
I'm
What-
excited for that release.
You understand that they were gonna catch so much smoke from people if they would have messed that shoe up, and they were like, man, if we mess this shoe up, we are going to have a lot of mad people.
Oh yeah, and they were supposed to come out like what 2 years ago, and then they did.
That was the time they did the trophy, or well, not really. I was gonna say they did the trophy room 5 with the Oiler colored 5, but I mean, actually,
Yeah.
that's probably pretty close.
Yeah.
2019, 2000 or 20. Yeah, actually, it is.
That's Casey's favorite. Dude, those are nuts. And the crazy thing is, not too many people know, Raging Bull 5s hit outlets.
The originals.
Mm-hmm. They hit outlets, and we're going for less than retail.
Man, I need somebody to plug me in, like, really bad. So I need.
DJ, we need you.
Nah, look, for real. I need a Cherry 12.
Oh.
I need a Cherry 12 really bad for my personal. I would also really like to have a Forest Green 14. Those are 2 shoes that I've been looking for.
DS?
Like, oh, I don't care. I'm going to wear it anyways. So, quite frankly,
I'm gonna find it for you. What size? 12?
probably.
Size 12, forest green. We'll get it.
Hello?
But yeah, I'm actually mad that it took so long to get this, because now that I have it in hand, I'm actually happy with the shoe. Not happy that I had to like get it for not retail.
You know, I kind of regret, like now that we're talking about stuff that
He said, "You want the '98 boys or the '07?"
Shoe, I don't care. I want to wear the shoe, so
So
I
yeah,
don't
not
care.
the '98s.
Well, I'm saying if it's the
Definitely
98,
not wearing
if it's the
them.
98, I gotta get it re-glued. I'll get it re-glued before.
You would?
I would wear it still,
Ooh.
but whichever pair, I really would like to have the box.
Wait, I don't think they came out in '07. I think I'm wrong. I think they came out 2010.
2009.
9?
It's 2009.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the? Yeah, 2009.
9.
White, off-white,
What size?
off-white
I
Presto
think
in the black.
13?
Is it the OG? I guess is it the OG or is it the remake black? Because I mean they made 2 black ones. I'm assuming these are
all black.
the OG or the black with the white swoosh. The all black and the all white came out around the same time. Really, like what I would be paying for it.
2.0.
I haven't looked in a long time what the market is on them. I remember I was only paying.
Dude, I think they're high right now.
I was paying $500 a pair for them, like there for a while. Granted, that was a while ago. So, but I've owned that shoe a few times, but I've never worn it.
I hate Prestos. I can't.
I love that shoe. Like when I like the way that the shoe looks. It's the same way with the Blazer. I really like the way that the shoe looks, but I hate the way that the shoe looks on my foot.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Black pair?
yeah, that one. I had every Blazer at one time. Does that say $1,100?
Correct.
You are kidding me. Sheesh. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Send me a message, Sam. We'll figure something out. I think we'll probably be able to work something out. I have a size 12.5 OG 1998. DJ, send me a direct message too, because I would be interested in a 12.5 too. I would.
How did he sneak that in, bro?
I don't
Without
know.
me
Like I
seeing
didn't
that?
even see this. Like it was just like, oh hey, by the way, 12.5. Blah, 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 blah. Like okay, cool. So yeah, send me a message, DJ.
Don't play with our emotions.
Because, like I said, I wasn't originally in the market for a 2.0, but oh man, the hero pack, man. Are you buying it? Are you buying it for your size? I would assume, because I've seen some, but the penny hero is harder to find. But my favorite out of that pack is the Dion one.
Not seen that one.
The Deion Sanders one's cool. It's red, white. It's got like a white midsole, and the insole of the shoe looks like the sidelines of a football field.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay top dollar for it. Oh, okay.
He wants it bad.
I would assume would you rather have a 13 or a 14, I guess, is the question in that, so that I can kind of look. Because I'll hit up some of the people that I know that have that shoe, and we can kind of try to work something like that. But yeah, man, all the hero pack samples are really, really nice. They did a Jordan one, which is the 11. They did like a LeBron 7 and the Jordan 11 together. They did a Deion Sanders one, which is the it's almost like the best way I can kind of explain it is almost like a diamond turf, where it's the red diamond turfs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's red and black and gold. Ooh. And like I said, the insole looks like a football field with like the yard markers on it. They did one with Penny that's blue.
And that's the one he wants?
That's the one he wants. And they did... I think they did one more, but I don't remember which one it is. But around that time, like, all the 7 samples are good because they did the hardwood classics in like 3 or 4 different
Now, do they
colorways.
have a nice, like a crazy box with it too, or is it just a basic, like,
oh, no, they're
sample box?
Yeah, there'll be sample boxes usually.
That's what I figured. Or no box at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to do samples because, man, like, you want it to have such a cool box with such a cool shoe, and it's just like, yeah, here's your orange Nike
basic
box, and all the Yankee. That's what it was. The Jeters. They did a Jeter 7 too. That has like pinstripes on it.
See, if I was a LeBron fan, that would be one that I would go for.
I mean, quite frankly, you don't even got to be a fan.
Well, like I'm just not huge into like the LeBron shoes.
Right.
I just like it when you can collab baseball and shoes. Obviously, why I'm wearing the jersey, but
do you have the Jeter 11 lows, like, for instance? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that you had that shoe. I figured you did because you had the other.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Jeter 11 lows, and I have the Jeter 1 mids.
But you don't have the high.
Well, no.
Why?
Robert Anderson, not Westfield.
Bro, you better stop, dude. This dude acts like he's not rich all the time.
Chill. I got bills to pay.
What did you just say that you was about to buy? Like, before we came on here, what did you say you were about to buy?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
It wasn't anything like hype right now?
Oh, chunky dunks.
Yeah, so that's what I was about to say. No. Like, this dude's talking crazy.
No, I couldn't pull it. What one's thoughts?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking. That's what we were talking about to start the show. We said that, for like my opinion, not a shoe that I would wear. I think that the shoe itself is sellable. I think it's definitely something that well, not only that, but somebody who's not necessarily like a huge sneakerhead,
right,
could grab a pair of them and still style it with some stuff. I think
those even sold out too.
They did, but I think that for like different things, I wouldn't personally put it as something I would buy myself. Right. It's just not my style. And I'm really picky on colors. Mm-hmm. So, like...
And that's a hard colorway to do anything with, so...
Is it really?
See, that's what I'm waiting for. I haven't got mine. I should have mine tomorrow.
Hey, I appreciate you, Monty. Like I said, send me some messages and stuff like that. I want to get together with you here before too long. But I appreciate you stopping through.
Yeah, appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, so I'm actually ready for that to be in hand. Like I was saying earlier, I don't mind the two colors. It's a hit or miss. I think I'm gonna like it better in hand just because of the material. It gives me the JKO. Is it JKO?
AJKO.
Yeah, it gives me those vibes with how they did the
flaps on the side.
Yep. So,
that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
We'll see. I mean, whenever it gets in hand, tomorrow or something, then I might change I might hate it. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said though, for me it's just I limit myself for the most part. I don't wear two colors. I don't wear orange and I don't wear yellow. Okay? Because orange, I look like a pumpkin cuz I got orange hair, and yellow, I look like a big fireball. So I don't wear yellow shirts and stuff like that. Like I'll wear like those Charlie Browns with like a black shirt or something like that or whatever. But like for the most part, I don't wear yellow very much.
Bro, my favorite color. Not really my favorite color.
I was going to say it would be
one of my favorite colors to wear.
My favorite color to wear is blue.
And that's all-time favorite color. But yellow is just one of those colors that stand out to everybody.
I mean, yeah, I think that if I'm gonna pick something that stands out to people is like green, like a big green fucking thing. I think that stands out well, especially if you wear it the right way. Like,
right.
That's what I was saying. Like with the Quai 54s or something like that, where it's just a little bit of green, but it like with the right stuff.
I think so.
To accent it, you'll definitely get that look you're looking for, and it'll pop.
So we'll take a look at your favorite shoes that you have.
Hell yeah.
As of right now.
Hey, that's my favorite shoe, man. That's my favorite, like literal number one favorite shoe that I own. I've had it once. It was not my size, but it hits every time that I wear this shoe. Right here, there's somebody that says something, and like you can tell I wear them because like my shoes are still dirty, but I wore them this weekend I think. But would be the Moon Landing Air Max.
I don't like Air Maxes. Just a personal thing. I like when Nike can grab a shoe like that and do stuff like that. That is 3M.
Yeah.
So when you get that call on like a light, they go bowling all the time. So I'm assuming if he wears that shoe in the bowling alley, there's not one person that's gonna not see that shoe.
Like put it this way, 2 or 3 weeks is the Masters, and so the Masters is like the biggest tournament in the state. I will definitely wear these. So it's a 2-day tournament. You bowl first day. If you don't suck, then you bowl second day.
Right.
And if we make it day 2, we are definitely wearing these.
I like it the fact that they did red and blue or red and white here and then blue on that one.
Yeah.
Obviously, Moon Landing for the United States. Just once again another small detail that is cool. It stands out.
But not only that, is that like even like the shoe looks like the moon, but even the insole all the way to the sock liner, like every single piece about this shoe just screams the moon. Like obviously it's going to be different, so people are either going to love this shoe or they're going to hate it whenever they see it for the first time.
You know what shoe I think of when I see this shoe?
What's that?
And I don't know why I just thought of this, but obviously Adidas and Nike had to compete somehow, some way. I feel like Adidas used the Adidas X Flux.
Oh, ZX.
And try to compare it with this model, and obviously it did nothing because no one likes that shoe. I've got like 12 pairs, but you
got the majority of your pairs for like
I only worked in those shoes. Like I got them for like literally free or $20. So.
But again, they made them look a certain way, so that's how that worked. But
yeah,
like for me, the only thing that I would do to this shoe to change this is whenever they came out is to give us more lace options for this shoe.
Oh, sure.
Like I would love to
American...
do. Yeah, like I would love to do like red and white laces in this one, and then like blue starred laces in that one, so that they flag.
Dude, I remember when these came out.
Yeah, me too.
There was a sneaker convention.
What was that 2014?
Yeah, the weekend after at Washington Square.
But see, like, still, so in Indiana, whenever we do shoes and stuff like that, we judge how hard it was to get a shoe based off the number of shoes that we see of it at a shoe convention. And if we see, like, when this shoe came out, like the next weekend, so I mean, most people got their pairs in that would have got them for retail. There might have been one or two.
I don't even think there was two, but I only remember seeing one, and then I remember seeing the Asteroid.
Asteroid belt foams, the ones that were like bright.
It's the same exact shoe, but it's the ones I seen you that I was gonna buy for Nolan.
Oh, the Mars Landing.
The Mars Landing, jeez.
But these right here didn't come out the same time as the Mars Landings.
No.
The Mars Landings, when they came out like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And they flopped a lot harder than I thought they would.
Mm-hmm.
For them being a re-release of a shoe that people really want. I don't know if it's just because of the numbers or the fact that they were orange. But
I'm gonna assume it's probably because of the numbers. They seen what this shoe did and they were like, let's try to up the numbers and see what we could do. In my opinion, I don't know.
They did outlets too, by the way.
Yeah.
The Mars Landings did.
Yeah.
Which is sad because the Mars Landing is, again, I won't buy the Mars Landing, even though I have these.
Those were pushing 400 when they came out, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Which is the crazy thing.
But again, I don't think I would buy the Mars Landings now, only because a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't wear orange, so they would literally sit in a box and they would never be worn, unless I go to a show and like display this one and display the Mars Landing too. But it's just a whack shoe to me. I don't even really mess with it that much. Like I said, this shoe I had it in a size 11, and I wore it to, I told you I go to Halloween every year in Orlando. I wore it to that event, and I
actually genuinely like this shoe.
I had Prince Fielder and DG Gregoria tell me that my shoes were cool, and this was when the animal print Air Max came out, and he was wearing the animal prints, and he Prince Fielder looked at me and said, I need a pair of those. Like, what shoe is that? I need a pair of those because.
And that was when DD wasn't that big yet. That was when Prince Fielder was on the urge of retiring.
Yeah, he was right there, right about to retire, and DD hadn't blown up yet, and they were both chilling like together, and like we were in one of the VIP bars or whatever, and that's where we met him. Yeah. And he was super chill, super nice. So, like, whenever I meet famous people, for the most part, like, a lot of times I don't ask them for, like, a picture or anything because I don't want to disrespect them in any way. And for me, like, look, if you're a famous person, I'm sure that
you get it enough.
You get enough people that tell you, hey, or ask you, hey, can I get a picture? And I'm not that kind of person. I did honestly ask one celebrity for a picture that day that I met, and it was Kurt Angle, but I was huge.
That's understandable.
I'm a huge wrestling fan, so I was like, I don't watch baseball that much.
Was it crazy when you were walking up to him, or did nobody even?
Nobody paid attention, like that he was walking through. It was like as we were going through security to get into the parks, and I looked at him, and like he walked in right after me, and I looked over and I talked to him. I was like, look, do you care if I take a picture? I said, I'll be really quick. I know you're with your family and stuff, and I don't want to be disrespectful at all, but do you care if I take a picture? And he was like, yeah, just don't make a scene. Took a picture. I appreciated it. Told him that, and we kind of just went on our way. But
that's typically what I would do. I really haven't met people like that. Like I met a majority of the Colts players just working.
Oh
at the
yeah,
mall.
for sure.
Pat McAfee, dude, 100% dopest person I've ever met in my life.
Oh yeah.
Coolest dude I've ever met in my life. He just gives zero damns.
And not only that, but this dude looked at me like I used to go out there every single day. So whenever I was going out there, like he knew that like I was going to be there, I was going to say what's up. It was an everyday thing. Like he called me Red, obviously. What's going on, Pat? Whatever. In passing,
right.
Keep it moving. You know what I mean? He's signing autographs, doing his thing, and I mean. It was pretty cool to talk to him. I mean, even if it wasn't about football, he's just a very down to earth person.
And he's not one of those famous guys where he's gonna be like, "Hi, take a picture, leave," like not want to do anything with you. Like he was actually my customer at Finish Line.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so like him and his wife would come in all the time, and if I wasn't there, they wouldn't buy shoes, so they would wait until like the next day or the next time they come in. And then I moved and stopped working at Finish Line, and I actually seen him at SmackDown.
Oh, at WWE.
And I seen him, but I didn't like want to do nothing because obviously he was working with WWE, trying to do what he was doing. And he actually walked up to me and noticed me and was talking to me.
And you were like, "Hey, bro." Like,
I was like, I mean, after that, I mean, like, obviously I just had like a normal person-to-person conversation, but like. Dude doesn't forget. He's not gonna be like one of those famous guys who's just like, oh yeah, I want to talk to you. Yeah.
I met Pat McAfee, and dude, I straight up, I made a shirt for him right after the whole. What about the time that he wouldn't sign any more kid stuff till he's? Yeah, that's from my wife. On our compiled kicks thing, she's one of the admins on there, but she did. He was signing autographs, and like my wife was up there or whatever, and so people were pushing and shoving and obviously. Kind of being a little irrational, and my wife was just sitting there, kind of hanging out, doing her thing, just trying to get her jersey signed or whatever by him, and he literally stopped, and he's like. He handed what he had back to that person, like after he signed it, and said, "I'm stopping right now. I'm gonna go over there and sign this jersey because she has been patiently waiting."
That's
and
awesome.
Not like pushing, shoving, being a little irrational and stuff like that. And I was like, "That's pretty cool."
Yeah, and you're not gonna get that. They're just gonna sign and leave and go off. That's awesome.
But yeah, like there was that, and then like right after he got in trouble for. The jumping in the canal thing. I made a shirt of a fish. Like my parents, like I said, do shirts. So I made a picture, like a shirt of a fish with a fishing pole.
Oh gosh!
And it was him hanging upside down, like with his face on it, and it said "Kickin' Bass" with Pat McAfee.
That's funny.
And so he still has that shirt.
Really?
He still has that shirt.
That's good. Zach said it was the Night of Champions 2016. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that he remembered that, but yeah.
Hey, bro.
It's
a pay-per-view. That's important.
I saw videos of that too. That's cool.
That's important, bro. I got back into wrestling when I was like probably I don't know 19 years old, 20 years old, and there for a while I still have one, but there for a while I had a full like $400 or $500 replica championship belt I bought.
Jesus.
But then I got it signed by Roman Reigns, and then I sold it.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, I met Roman Reigns. He's super cool. It was right after the leukemia stuff. That was like one of his first events. He came back, and yeah, it was at the World of Wheels, and he signed it, and I appreciated him, and then bounced. I actually, he was a lot cooler than I thought.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, again, a dude that just came off of all that time off because of going through like a really, really not really tragic, but like a really bad accident or whatever that kind of happened, and super humble, super nice guy. But yeah, I ended up selling that belt. I still have the World Heavyweight Championship somewhere around here.
Somewhere around here. I don't know.
I promise you, like, I have all kinds of stupid stuff that I have no business having.
That's okay.
No, it's okay, Logan. You're fine.
But yeah, definitely. So, we are going to be having a lot going on. If you weren't here at the beginning of the video, a lot going on in the next 2 months. It's gonna be crazy, and we're gonna get really annoying with posting all of it, everything going on.
Yeah,
videos. It's
gonna get really out of hand. Like I said, we've got an event coming up that we're gonna do. We're also going to be promoting at a few different events as well as selling shoe cleaner and sneakers, and you know what I mean, kind of spreading some love to try to get some love back in the end of it. And again, like whenever we talk about this, it's very I mean this very real. I appreciate every single person that comes and watches our videos. Yep. So, like I said, I'm so excited, like, here in the next few weeks to go and actually be able to meet some of these people, talk, chop it up, with a lot of you guys that are watching and stuff, and spreading the videos to different pages. And
2020 was